Alright, welcome back everyone in this new video tutorial about Diablo dungeon generation. In this video we are going to build a simple logic to add specific tiles to our dungeon. So if I can illustrate what we've got here. So this is our start tile, this is our end tile, these are our additional tiles, and I want to build up a system that says I want to have this particular tile, which is, let's say it is a four-way. This is a four-way. A four-way I specifically built. It is a unique tile. It is not used anywhere else in the game. And let's say I have this dungeon. And I want to say, hey dungeon, if you have a four-way, like you might have in here, you remove it and you put up the unique four-way instead. So we're going to try that out. Sorry about this. We're going to try that out. So let's go back into our level generator. Let's go back into our generation steps. We're going to do a little bit of cleaning because I'm tired of seeing these functions without categories. They are lonely. These poor functions. Where am I coming from? This is all utility. Generate level. Oh, that sounds like a pretty important function. Reset level as well. These are going to be system functions. Make empty direction. This is a utility function, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Add tile to layout. Well, this is about the layout. And this is going to be about the layout because I'm always searching it in layout. So I'm compiling, and when we're generating the level, before spawning the tile layout, we are going to create a new function called search for add replacement tiles to layout. This is going to be a generation step, and we are going to add it to our list of events we are performing in our generation logic. So add replacement tile layout. What do we want to do here? We want to loop through our list of tiles. We want to check if in our list of tiles we might find any tile corresponding to maybe can I? No, I'm going to do that. So maybe we can find some tiles. We are only going to loop through the generic tiles once again. It's all about them in the level. They are the bones of our dungeon. So we're going to find out if a generic tiles has direction. How can we compare this already? I think we did something. Maybe it was in the video I didn't publish. It's a function to compare that to see if the direction. I mean, we are using it anywhere. We are using something like this in our spawn tile layout, in our direction, in connection, our connection matching. Okay. I'm not coming up with a better name in a few seconds, so I'm just going to use that for now. So when we are generating our replacement tile layout, so this is called generate replacement tile layout. This is going to be called generate. Yep, this is it. So generate replacement tile layout. Our connection matching What is this matching to? This is going to be matched with, we're actually going to loop through the, we're going to create a new, we need a metric here. We need the metric. What the metric is, the game design metric we need is the list of replacement tile we want. So we want a new variable. We want this to be the replacement tiles. And we want this to be an array of, we want this to be, what do we want this to be? Let me think about it for a minute. This is likely to be a tile. This is likely to be, oh, did I crash? Did we crash? No, we didn't. This is likely going to be a tile, but a class. And it's going to be tied up. No, it's just going to be an array of tiles. And we're just going to make a bunch of them real quick. So this is going to be, we can replace it. It will be, it is a great idea to be able to replace, to fill that array with any tile we want. So I'm using the class BP tile, but we're still going to create a generic, an additional tile class, BP additional tile. We want to have a new folder, additional tiles. We want to open up the additional tile. We want the additional tile to have a new color. This is going to be pale blue. We want the pale blue to actually be blue. Then we want to say the additional tile is blue, like that. And we want to create a bunch of additional tiles now. So we will create a blueprint, a child blueprint of this. It's going to be BP add. It is going to be a four-way. We're going to ask for a four-way. North, south, east, west. We're going to drag and drop this to our additional tile folder. Like that. We're just making sure it's looking nice. Yep. We're going to duplicate that. We also want a corner. So let's say north to east, and we will stick to that. We will create the branches to make it so it doesn't get reverted back to a small blueprint. We want to set up the connection for that tile. So how is it set up? This is a four-way, so it's everything. And it's not updated live because we put the logic in the event begin play. This is an additional tile type. And actually we're not going to set it here. We're going to set it in our parent, where we're going to add a branch to. In the class defaults, this is an additional tile. No, I mean this is a replacement tile. Yep, like that. Just like this. This is good. We're going to set up the northeast corner. Northeast corner, like that. And in the level generator, we want to say that we have two replacement tiles, which are northeast corner and north, south, and four-way. So we want to loop through our replacement tiles first. And we want to say for each of them, we're gonna reverse loop just so we can remove them from the array. For each replacement tile, we're gonna get their class defaults, and we only want the connection, and we want to compare the connection to that. So we're getting our layouts. Then we're looping through each. We're gonna make this a local variable. Temp tiles. I mean, this is not right. This is our temp layout. We're going to loop through our temp layout. And first and foremost, we're going to loop through our replacement tiles. If the length of them is greater than 0. If not, we ain't going to do anything. So if the length of that is greater than 0, then we loop through them. We find every generic tile. We find out if a generic tile is matching the connection we want for our replacement tile. And then, excuse me, what do we want to do? We just want to erase that information. We want to replace that generic tile by the additional tile we have here. So how do we do that now? I guess we can't. Because the tile information does not have any information regarding the class we need to build. But maybe we can cheat and store that in another variable. I'm wondering, in here we will need to store what type of class we want to spawn, but maybe we can just store the index of the location in the layouts. No, it won't work, because if we manipulate the layout again, the index won't be valid. So we need to store the location it is in, and when we actually spawn the tile layout, we will check if the type, yep, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to build a new variable. This is going to be called, how is it called? Replaced tile class. This is going to be a vector 2D map returning a tile, a class tile. This is going to be in our references. We're going to compile. And so if we find a generic tile matching our replacement tile, we're going to store that information in here. We're going to tell that it's a replaced tile. It's going to have our direction, and this is in this location. We're going to make a small reroute node in here, and we're going to store what class is it, at what location. It's at this location, and then we're going to say this is the class, and we're going to remove that class from the replaced tile, from the replacement tiles. Actually, we are not even going to do that, because we don't need to. But now we need to go back to our spawn tile layout, and in here, get tile class. If the class is an additional tile, no. If the class is a replacement tile, what are we going to do? We're going to get our replaced tile class, and we're going to find in here the location we're filling right now, but we don't have the location in here. get tile class, we're going to add that at location. This is a 2D vector, and like we hit compile at location. We find the class at this location, and we're going to just return that class. Like this, we're going to find out where are we calling get style class. We're calling it here at that location. And if I'm hitting play, yep, it found out a 4-way to replace. Did it found out a northeast? It should be northeast like this. It didn't find a northeast corner, but maybe we can find one by trying out other layouts. Let's see. Oh, it replaced all of them. Why did it? Because I didn't remove them? Let's see. When we generate our replacement tile layout, we are looping through our replaced tiles. Then if we're not breaking that loop. We should break that loop after finding our tile to replace. So let's break that loop. We shall break the loop, guys and girls. Let's remove this and put that here, and let's break the loop. Once you've broken the loop with me, we can say we're friends. So this way. And now we're not spawning anymore. And it found out our corridor, our corner, I mean. And it found out everything properly. Yep. So I think this is going to wrap up that video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.